Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, do I truly need this? Mastering your desires is not just about saving money, it's about gaining control over your life and financial future. The Stoics believed that freedom begins with the ability to regulate our impulses and distinguish between what we need and what we merely want. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This timeless wisdom serves as the foundation for achieving financial success. In today's consumer-driven world, desires are constantly amplified by advertisements, social media, and peer influence. Without control over these impulses, it's easy to fall into a cycle of overconsumption, debt, and dissatisfaction. Mastering your desires doesn't mean rejecting all comforts, it means making intentional decisions that align with your goals and values. One of the first steps to mastering desires is understanding the difference between needs and wants. Needs are essentials that sustain your well-being, such as food, shelter, and health care. Wants, however, are often shaped by fleeting emotions or societal pressures. For example, purchasing a new phone when your current one works perfectly fine may stem from a desire to fit in or stay trendy rather than a genuine need. Recognizing this distinction helps you prioritize your spending on things that truly matter. Practicing restraint is another essential aspect of controlling desires. The Stoics often engaged in voluntary discomfort to build resilience and remind themselves of life's necessities. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" This exercise helps break the cycle of overindulgence and cultivates gratitude for what you already have. Modern equivalents could include a no-spend challenge, reducing luxury expenses for a month, or simply pausing before making non-essential purchases. Budgeting is a practical way to implement Stoic principles in your financial life. Creating a clear plan for your income ensures that your money goes toward essentials, savings, and meaningful goals. For example, if financial independence is a priority, allocating a specific percentage of your income to investments each month demonstrates discipline. This intentionality helps you resist impulsive spending and strengthens your financial position over time. Gratitude also plays a significant role in mastering desires. When you focus on what you already have, the allure of unnecessary possessions fades. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not." Reflecting on the stability of your current resources, such as a home, a steady income, or reliable transportation, shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Mastering desires also involves detaching from external validation. Many financial decisions are influenced by the need to impress others or keep up with societal standards. The Stoics remind us that true freedom comes from within, not from external approval. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." By focusing on your personal goals and values, you can make financial decisions that serve your well-being, rather than seeking validation from others. The process of mastering your desires is not about deprivation, it's about empowerment. Each intentional choice builds your confidence, strengthens your financial position, and aligns your actions with your long-term aspirations. Over time, the discipline of controlling wants creates a life of clarity, stability, and peace. If you're ready to take control of your desires and transform your financial future, subscribe to our channel now. Explore our playlist packed with actionable insights and Stoic strategies to help you make intentional, value-driven financial decisions. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward mastering your desires and achieving true financial success. Together, we'll unlock the power of self-control and build a life rooted in purpose and abundance. Financial stress often stems from impulsive actions, spending too quickly, making hasty investments, or reacting emotionally to financial challenges. The Stoics believed that self-control is the key to reducing stress and maintaining clarity, even in difficult circumstances. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By practicing self-control, you can take charge of your financial life and create a sense of stability that is immune to external chaos. Impulse spending is one of the most common culprits behind financial stress. Whether it's buying something on sale, splurging on a night out, or upgrading a gadget unnecessarily, these small actions can snowball into larger problems like debt or reduced savings. The Stoics taught us to pause before acting, allowing reason to guide decisions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Before making a purchase, ask yourself, does this align with my financial goals? Will it bring lasting value, or is it a fleeting desire? This moment of reflection helps curb impulsive behaviors and fosters deliberate choices. Self-control also plays a vital role in managing emotional reactions to financial challenges. Fear, frustration, or envy can cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions, such as panic selling investments during a market downturn or overspending to compensate for stress. The Stoics emphasize the importance of staying calm and focusing on what you can control. For instance, if you're worried about a market dip, instead of reacting emotionally, you might review your investment strategy, ensure it aligns with your risk tolerance, and trust in the long-term plan. This rational approach reduces anxiety and keeps you on track. Budgeting is a practical expression of Stoic self-control. By creating a structured plan for your income, you ensure that every dollar serves a purpose, covering necessities, building savings, and supporting long-term goals. A budget not only prevents overspending, but also gives you the confidence that your finances are under control. For example, setting a limit on discretionary spending helps you enjoy occasional treats without guilt, while ensuring that your priorities, such as debt repayment or retirement savings, remain intact. The Stoic practice of voluntary discomfort can further enhance self-control in your financial life. Seneca often lived as though he were poor, eating simple meals and foregoing luxuries, to remind himself that he could endure hardship if necessary. Modern applications of this principle might include challenging yourself to live on a reduced budget for a month, skipping luxury purchases, or practicing delayed gratification. These exercises strengthen your ability to resist temptation and appreciate the essentials. Self-control isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Each disciplined choice you make creates more opportunities for your future. For instance, saving instead of overspending builds a financial cushion that allows you to take risks, pursue passions, or weather unexpected challenges. This sense of security reduces stress and empowers you to live with purpose. Gratitude complements self-control by shifting your focus from what you don't have to what you already possess. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Think of what you have rather than what you lack." Reflecting on the stability of your current resources, a secure job, a safe home, or even a growing savings account, cultivates contentment and reduces the urge to spend impulsively. This mindset reinforces positive habits and strengthens your financial foundation. Finally, practicing self-control in finances doesn't mean depriving yourself of joy. It means choosing joy wisely. Instead of scattering your money on fleeting pleasures, you allocate it toward meaningful goals, experiences, and investments that truly enhance your life. This intentionality transforms your financial decisions into acts of empowerment. If you're ready to harness the power of self-control to eliminate financial stress and create lasting stability, subscribe to our channel now. Explore our curated playlist packed with actionable strategies and Stoic insights to help you master your money and live with purpose. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward a life of financial freedom and clarity. Together, we'll use the wisdom of Stoicism to turn discipline into opportunity. Have you ever felt blindsided by a financial crisis, wondering what you could have done to prepare? The Stoics understood that life is unpredictable, but they believed that we can mitigate the impact of unexpected events through preparation. The practice of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils, involves imagining potential challenges and creating strategies to address them. Seneca wrote, "He who is well prepared can endure any misfortune." In personal finance, this principle becomes a blueprint for safeguarding your future against uncertainties. Anticipating challenges begins with acknowledging that setbacks are inevitable. Whether it's a job loss, an emergency expense, or an economic downturn, Preparing for these possibilities reduces their emotional and financial toll. For example, building an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of living expenses provides a safety net that allows you to navigate tough times with confidence. This proactive step transforms a potential crisis into a manageable inconvenience. Diversification is another way to apply premeditatio malorum to your finances. Instead of relying on a single income source or investment, spreading your resources across multiple streams creates stability. For instance, someone with a diversified portfolio, balanced between stocks, bonds, and other assets, is better equipped to weather market fluctuations. Similarly, developing additional income streams, such as freelancing or passive income, reduces dependency on a single job and provides flexibility during economic shifts. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of adaptability. While planning is essential, life rarely unfolds exactly as we expect. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You must adapt yourself to the circumstances you are in." In financial terms, this means being willing to adjust your strategies when needed. For example, if inflation increases your living expenses, reevaluating your budget or seeking additional income opportunities allows you to stay on track without feeling overwhelmed. Gratitude complements preparation by fostering a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Reflecting on what you already have, such as skills, resources, or support systems, reminds you of your ability to overcome challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive." This perspective reduces anxiety about the future and reinforces confidence in your ability to navigate uncertainty. Another powerful tool for financial preparation is ongoing education. The Stoics valued knowledge as a means of empowerment, and this applies directly to your financial life. Understanding basic principles of saving, investing, and risk management equips you to make informed decisions and avoid common pitfalls. For example, learning about market trends or the benefits of tax-advantaged accounts can significantly enhance your financial resilience over time. Practicing voluntary discomfort is another Stoic strategy that builds both mental and financial preparedness. Seneca often lived as though he were poor, eating simple meals and wearing modest clothing to remind himself that he could endure hardship. You might try modern equivalents such as reducing your monthly expenses or living on a leaner budget for a set period. These exercises not only strengthen your financial habits, but also prepare you mentally for unexpected setbacks. Ultimately, preparing for financial challenges isn't about eliminating risk. It's about creating the confidence and flexibility to face whatever comes your way. Each step you take to anticipate and address potential obstacles strengthens your financial foundation and reduces stress, allowing you to focus on your long-term goals. If you're ready to anticipate challenges and build a financial life rooted in resilience, subscribe to our channel now. Explore our playlist packed with actionable insights and Stoic strategies to help you prepare for uncertainty and thrive in any situation. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and start transforming uncertainty into a source of strength and confidence. Together, we'll use the wisdom of Stoicism to safeguard your future and unlock new opportunities. What if financial failure wasn't something to fear, but an opportunity to grow? The Stoics believed that setbacks and failures are not the end, but the beginning of new possibilities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perspective empowers us to reframe financial losses and mistakes as valuable lessons, leading to greater resilience and smarter strategies. Financial failures can take many forms: a failed investment, mounting debt, or even a poor career choice. While these experiences can be painful, the Stoics teach us to focus not on the failure itself, but on how we respond to it. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By viewing setbacks as temporary and external, you can separate your self-worth from the event and focus on finding solutions. Reframing failure begins with analyzing what went wrong. For example, if a high-risk investment didn't pay off, consider whether you adequately researched it or understood the potential downsides. This reflection isn't about assigning blame, but about identifying areas for improvement. The Stoics valued wisdom and learning, understanding that failure often teaches us more than success. By extracting lessons from your mistakes, you turn them into stepping stones for future growth. Preparation is another Stoic principle that transforms failure into opportunity. Seneca advised, "The best way to prepare for life is to expect the unexpected." In financial terms, this means building safeguards such as emergency funds, diversified investments, or a flexible budget. These measures ensure that even when setbacks occur, you have the tools to recover quickly. For example, someone with a well-maintained savings account can handle an unexpected expense without falling into debt. Gratitude also plays a vital role in navigating financial failure. It's easy to dwell on what you've lost, but the Stoics encourage us to focus on what remains. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Think of what you have rather than what you lack." Reflecting on the skills, knowledge, or support systems you still possess shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. This mindset fosters optimism and resilience, making it easier to move forward. Flexibility is key to turning failure into success. The Stoics believed in adapting to circumstances rather than resisting them. If a financial plan doesn't work out, view it as an opportunity to pivot and explore new options. For instance, if a business venture fails, you might take the lessons learned to refine your next idea or transition to a different career path. Seneca reminded us, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." By embracing change, you open the door to new possibilities. Resilience is built through consistent action. Even small steps, such as revising your budget, setting new goals, or seeking advice from a mentor, create momentum that helps you recover from setbacks. The Stoics valued perseverance, understanding that progress often comes through steady effort rather than dramatic leaps. Lastly, failure helps clarify your values. When something doesn't work out, it forces you to reevaluate what truly matters. For example, a financial loss might prompt you to focus less on material gain and more on security, relationships, or personal growth. This alignment with your values ensures that future financial decisions are more intentional and meaningful. Financial failures are not the end of your story. They're chapters in a larger narrative of growth and resilience. By applying Stoic principles such as reflection, preparation, and flexibility, you can turn setbacks into opportunities for improvement and achieve greater financial clarity. If you're ready to reframe financial failure and transform it into a path to success, subscribe to our channel now. Explore our playlist filled with actionable insights and Stoic strategies to help you navigate setbacks with confidence and wisdom. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward embracing failure as a catalyst for growth. Together, we'll turn obstacles into opportunities and build a future rooted in resilience and purpose. How often do we equate having more with living better? The Stoics challenge this notion by teaching that simplicity, not excess, is the key to clarity and peace. Seneca observed, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." By embracing simplicity and cutting out financial clutter, you can focus on what truly matters, save more, and reduce stress. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with messages encouraging us to buy more, upgrade, or chase the latest trend. This relentless pursuit of material possessions often leads to financial strain, anxiety, and a feeling of never having enough. Stoicism offers a counterbalance, urging us to live within our means and prioritize quality over quantity. Simplifying your financial life isn't about deprivation. It's about intentionally choosing what aligns with your values. One way to embrace simplicity is to declutter your financial obligations. Review your expenses and identify areas where you're spending unnecessarily. For example, cancel subscriptions you no longer use, downsize possessions you don't need, or eliminate redundant services. Each step frees up resources for savings or investments that align with your long-term goals. This practice not only improves your financial health, but also reduces decision fatigue, as you have fewer obligations to manage. Minimalism also applies to your physical possessions. The Stoics believed in appreciating what you have rather than constantly seeking more. Marcus Aurelius advised, Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Selling or donating items you no longer use simplifies your environment and brings clarity to your financial priorities. For instance, downsizing your home or car to something more practical can significantly lower costs, freeing up money for meaningful goals like travel, education, or building an emergency fund. Simplicity extends to your approach to investments and savings. Instead of chasing high-risk opportunities or spreading yourself too thin across multiple financial products, consider focusing on a few core strategies. For example, maintaining a diversified but straightforward portfolio of index funds or saving consistently in a retirement account reduces complexity and helps you stay disciplined. This clarity fosters confidence and reduces the stress of managing overly complicated finances. Living simply also encourages gratitude. When you focus on the essentials, you develop a deeper appreciation for what you already have. This mindset reduces the urge to overspend or compare yourself to others. Instead of feeling pressured to buy the latest gadget or upgrade your lifestyle, you can find satisfaction in the stability and security you've already achieved. Practicing voluntary simplicity, as the Stoics did, strengthens your resilience. Seneca often lived as though he had little, eating basic meals and wearing modest clothing to remind himself that he could endure hardship. Modern applications of this principle might include challenging yourself to a no-spend week, eating out less frequently, or exploring free entertainment options. These exercises help you realize how little you truly need to feel content, making it easier to resist unnecessary expenses. Simplicity is also a tool for aligning your finances with your values. By eliminating distractions and focusing on what's important, you can direct your money toward goals that reflect your priorities. For example, someone who values family might invest in a college fund for their children, while someone passionate about health might allocate resources to fitness and nutrition. These intentional choices create a financial life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Ultimately, embracing simplicity leads to greater financial clarity, reduced stress, and a stronger sense of purpose. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of excess, you create a life of abundance, not through accumulation, but through intentionality. If you're ready to embrace simplicity and transform your financial life, subscribe to our channel now. Explore our playlist packed with actionable Stoic insights and strategies to help you simplify your finances and align them with your values. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward a life of clarity, peace, and purpose. Together, we'll use the power of simplicity to build a financial future you can be proud of. Have you ever made a financial decision you regretted because it was driven by emotion? Emotional discipline is a cornerstone of Stoicism and an essential skill for making smart financial choices. The Stoics taught that emotions, when unchecked, cloud judgment and lead to impulsive actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." By mastering your emotions, you can approach financial decisions with clarity and confidence, ensuring they align with your long-term goals. Financial anxiety, fear, and greed are some of the most common emotions that disrupt decision-making. Fear often leads to rash actions such as panic selling during a market downturn, while greed can result in chasing high-risk investments or overspending in the pursuit of status. The Stoic practice of observing and questioning emotions helps you pause and reflect before acting. For instance, if you feel compelled to buy into a hot stock, ask yourself whether this decision is driven by rational analysis or the fear of missing out. This moment of reflection gives you control over your choices. Another tool for managing emotions is the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. Markets will rise and fall and unexpected expenses will occur, but these external events are beyond your influence. What you can control, however, are your responses. Creating a balanced investment portfolio, maintaining an emergency fund, or sticking to a budget. By directing your energy toward actions within your control, you reduce stress and stay grounded in your financial strategy. Practicing mindfulness is another way to enhance emotional discipline. The Stoics regularly engaged in self-reflection to assess their thoughts and behaviors. Seneca advised, "The greatest impediment to living is expectancy, which depends on the morrow and wastes today. In financial terms, this might mean journaling about your spending habits, tracking emotional triggers, or reviewing decisions to identify patterns of impulsive behavior. Over time, this self-awareness strengthens your ability to remain calm and make deliberate choices. Detachment from outcomes is a core Stoic concept that can greatly improve your financial decision-making. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Receive without pride, let go without attachment." This mindset reminds you to focus on the effort rather than the result. For example, if an investment doesn't yield the return you hoped for, evaluate whether you followed a sound strategy rather than dwelling on the loss. By separating your self-worth from financial outcomes, you build resilience and confidence, knowing you've made the best decision with the information available. Developing patience is another key aspect of emotional discipline. Many financial mistakes, such as overspending or chasing quick profits, stem from impatience. The Stoics valued endurance and the ability to delay gratification. Applying this principle might involve sticking to a long-term investment plan despite short-term volatility, or waiting until you've saved enough to make a major purchase rather than resorting to credit. Patience ensures that your financial decisions are thoughtful and aligned with your goals. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative emotions like envy or dissatisfaction, which often lead to impulsive spending. When you focus on what you already have, the desire for more diminishes. Reflecting on the stability of your current financial position, a steady income, a growing savings account, or even the ability to provide for your needs, helps you make decisions from a place of contentment rather than lack. Finally, practicing emotional discipline isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about acknowledging them and choosing how to respond. Each time you resist the urge to act impulsively, you reinforce your ability to make decisions based on logic and purpose. This consistent practice builds a financial life that is both stable and intentional. If you're ready to master emotional discipline and transform the way you approach financial decisions, subscribe to our channel today. Dive into our playlist packed with Stoic insights and practical strategies to help you stay calm and focused on your goals. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward making rational, value-driven financial choices. Together, we'll harness the power of emotional discipline to build a life of clarity, confidence, and success. Do your financial decisions truly reflect what matters most to you? Many people spend reactively, influenced by advertisements, social media, or societal expectations, without considering how their money aligns with their values. The Stoics emphasize the importance of intentional living, ensuring that every action reflects purpose. Epictetus advised, "Know first what it is you want, then act accordingly." Aligning your finances with your values is not just about money, it's about creating a life that feels meaningful and authentic. Living intentionally with your money begins with identifying your core values. What matters most to you? Is it financial security, freedom, giving back to your community, or creating memorable experiences? Once you've clarified your priorities, you can ensure that your spending and saving habits reflect those values. For instance, if you value education, you might invest in courses, books, or workshops that contribute to your personal growth. If family is a priority, you might focus on building a college fund for your children or saving for a family vacation that creates lasting memories. The Stoics taught us to resist external pressures and focus on what is within our control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In financial terms, this means ignoring the temptation to keep up with others' lifestyles and instead making choices that align with your goals. For example, instead of upgrading to the latest luxury car because others around you have done so, you might allocate those funds toward paying off debt or building an emergency fund. By directing your resources toward what truly matters, you create a financial life that is both intentional and fulfilling. Creating a budget is a practical way to align your finances with your values. A budget helps you allocate your money toward what's most important, while minimizing wasteful spending. For example, you might set aside a specific percentage of your income for long-term savings, a portion for discretionary spending, and the rest for essential expenses. This kind of intentional planning ensures that your financial habits reflect your priorities. Purposeful spending doesn't mean depriving yourself of joy. It means spending on what brings genuine fulfillment. For example, someone who values experiences over possessions might prioritize travel or attending events that enrich their life. Someone who values health might allocate funds toward gym memberships or nutritious food. These decisions create a sense of alignment and satisfaction because they reflect what you truly care about. The Stoics also encouraged us to practice gratitude, which reduces the urge to overspend on things that don't matter. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive." Reflecting on the abundance in your life, whether it's a stable job, a supportive family, or a comfortable home, shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. This perspective makes it easier to resist the pull of consumerism and focus on what truly brings happiness. Spending with intention also helps you build resilience against financial stress. When your money serves a clear purpose, you gain a sense of control and peace of mind. For example, knowing that you've allocated funds for emergencies, savings, or meaningful goals reduces anxiety and empowers you to face financial challenges with confidence. Ultimately, aligning your finances with your values transforms your relationship with money. Instead of feeling controlled by external forces or fleeting desires, you take charge of your financial journey, ensuring that every dollar you spend reflects your purpose. This intentionality creates a life of clarity, stability, and meaning. If you're ready to align your financial decisions with your values and live intentionally, subscribe to our channel today. Explore our playlist filled with Stoic insights and actionable strategies to help you make purposeful financial choices. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward creating a financial life that reflects what truly matters to you. Together, we'll build a life of authenticity and fulfillment, one decision at a time. Do you feel trapped by the constant pursuit of wealth and possessions? Stoicism teaches that true freedom comes not from accumulating more, but from detaching yourself from materialism. Seneca wrote, "He is a great man who uses earthenware as if it were silver, but does not treasure it as if it were gold." This mindset encourages us to view money as a tool, not a master, and to focus on what truly brings meaning and fulfillment to our lives. Detachment from materialism doesn't mean rejecting wealth. It means changing your relationship with it. Money is a resource, a means to an end, rather than an end in itself. For example, instead of chasing material goods to impress others, you might use your financial resources to create stability, pursue personal growth, or contribute to causes you care about. This shift in perspective frees you from the stress of constantly trying to keep up and allows you to focus on what aligns with your values. A practical way to cultivate detachment is to periodically reflect on your financial goals. Ask yourself, are my spending habits serving my long-term aspirations, or are they driven by fleeting desires? For instance, instead of purchasing the latest designer item, consider how that money could be used to build an emergency fund, invest in your future, or donate to a meaningful cause. By aligning your financial choices with your priorities, you reinforce the idea that money is a tool for achieving purpose, not a measure of success. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of simplicity in life. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking." This principle encourages us to find satisfaction in what we already have rather than constantly striving for more. For example, instead of upgrading your phone or car every few years, appreciating the reliability of your current possessions can reduce unnecessary spending and foster contentment. Practicing gratitude further strengthens your detachment from materialism. By reflecting on what you already possess, such as a safe home, supportive relationships, or good health, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This mindset reduces the desire to accumulate and fosters a sense of abundance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Think of what you have rather than what you lack." This practice not only enhances your well-being, but also encourages smarter, value-driven financial decisions. Detachment also builds resilience in the face of financial uncertainty. When you view wealth as transient and focus on what truly matters, Setbacks like market downturns or unexpected expenses lose their emotional weight. For example, someone who is detached from materialism might see a financial loss as an opportunity to reassess their goals and strategies rather than as a devastating blow. This perspective fosters confidence and adaptability, making it easier to navigate life's inevitable challenges. Living with detachment doesn't mean giving up on success or ambition. It means defining success on your own terms. By prioritizing experiences, relationships, and personal growth over material possessions, you create a financial life that feels fulfilling and aligned with your values. For instance, someone who values adventure might spend money on travel rather than on luxury goods, creating memories that last a lifetime instead of items that fade with time. Ultimately, detachment from materialism liberates you from the endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. It allows you to use money as a tool to create a life of purpose, freedom, and fulfillment, rather than letting it dictate your worth or happiness. If you're ready to detach from materialism and embrace financial freedom, subscribe to our channel today. Explore our playlist packed with Stoic insights and practical strategies to help you redefine your relationship with money. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward building a financial life that reflects clarity, purpose, and independence. Together, we'll transform wealth into a means of living, not a measure of life. Have you ever considered how gratitude can reshape your financial life? In a culture that constantly pushes us to want more, Stoicism teaches us to appreciate what we already have. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, fostering a healthier relationship with money and reducing financial stress. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude remember how you would hanker after them if they were not yours." This wisdom can transform the way you think about wealth and success. Gratitude begins with focusing on your current resources rather than fixating on what you lack. Instead of feeling frustrated about not earning more or not owning certain possessions, take a moment to reflect on the stability and opportunities your finances already provide. For instance, having a roof over your head, food on the table, or the ability to save for the future are privileges that many people don't have. Recognizing these blessings reduces feelings of inadequacy and cultivates a sense of contentment. Practicing gratitude can also help you avoid the trap of consumerism. Modern life is filled with messages urging you to spend on things you don't need, often leading to financial strain and dissatisfaction. By focusing on what truly matters, you can resist these pressures and direct your money toward meaningful goals. For example, instead of buying the latest gadget, you might save for an experience that enriches your life, such as a family vacation or an educational course. The Stoics believed that gratitude strengthens resilience, especially during difficult times. When faced with financial setbacks, it's easy to dwell on the negatives: lost income, unexpected expenses, or missed opportunities. However, gratitude allows you to reframe these challenges. Seneca advised, "A man is as unhappy as he has convinced himself he is." Reflecting on what remains, your skills, your support network, or even your ability to start anew, empowers you to move forward with confidence and optimism. Gratitude also fosters better financial habits by encouraging intentionality. When you appreciate what you already have, you're less likely to make impulsive purchases or chase after fleeting desires. For instance, someone practicing gratitude might focus on maintaining their current home rather than stretching their budget to upgrade to a larger one. This perspective not only reduces financial stress, but also ensures that your resources are used wisely. One way to cultivate gratitude in your financial life is through journaling. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for related to your finances. These could include a recent financial milestone, the security of a steady income, or even the small joys your money has provided, such as a good meal or a thoughtful gift for a loved one. Over time, this practice rewires your mindset, helping you see abundance where you once saw lack. Gratitude also encourages generosity, a core Stoic virtue. Seneca wrote, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool." Sharing your resources, whether through donations, acts of kindness, or helping a friend in need, reinforces a sense of abundance and strengthens your connection to others. Generosity transforms money from a source of stress into a tool for creating positive impact. Ultimately, gratitude allows you to redefine wealth. It's not about how much you have, but about how you perceive and use it. By focusing on what you already possess and aligning your financial decisions with your values, you create a life that feels fulfilling and abundant, regardless of your income level. If you're ready to embrace gratitude and transform your financial mindset, subscribe to our channel today. Explore our playlist packed with Stoic insights and practical strategies to help you find contentment and clarity in your financial life. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward building a future rooted in gratitude and abundance. Together, we'll unlock the power of appreciation to create a life of purpose and peace. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? The Stoics believe that life's true purpose lies in how we use our time, resources, and actions to create a lasting impact. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." When applied to personal finance, this wisdom encourages us to view wealth not as an end, but as a means to leave a meaningful legacy that reflects our values and inspires others. Building a legacy starts with intention. Ask yourself, what do I want my wealth to achieve? For some, this might mean providing financial security for their family, such as funding education or leaving an inheritance. For others, it could involve supporting causes that align with their values, such as philanthropy, environmental sustainability, or community development. By clarifying your purpose, you ensure that your financial decisions serve a greater good. Generosity is a cornerstone of leaving a Stoic legacy. Seneca wrote, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool." Using your resources to uplift others creates a ripple effect that extends beyond your immediate life. For example, donating to charities, funding scholarships, or supporting local businesses can make a tangible difference in your community. These acts of giving reflect the Stoic principle of contributing to the common good and create a legacy of compassion and purpose. Another vital aspect of legacy building is financial education. Teaching your children, family members, or even your community how to manage money wisely ensures that your impact endures. The Stoics valued wisdom and learning, recognizing that knowledge is one of the most enduring gifts. Sharing lessons about budgeting, investing, or the importance of living within one's means equips others to create their own financial stability and success. Planning is essential to ensure that your legacy aligns with your values. Tools such as wills, trusts, or philanthropic funds allow you to direct your wealth intentionally. For instance, creating a trust for your family ensures that your assets are distributed according to your wishes, while establishing a foundation allows you to support causes that reflect your priorities. These measures provide clarity and security for your loved ones, while preserving your vision for the future. Living your legacy daily is just as important as planning for it. The Stoics believe that our actions, no matter how small, contribute to the larger picture of our lives. Each financial choice you make, whether it's how you spend, save, or share, shapes the mark you leave on the world. For example, someone who values sustainability might prioritize investing in green technologies, while another might focus on creating a thriving local economy by supporting small businesses. The Stoics also remind us to detach from wealth itself and focus on its meaningful use. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Receive wealth without arrogance and be ready to let it go without attachment." Recognizing that money is transient allows you to use it boldly and generously without fear. This mindset not only frees you from materialism, but also ensures that your resources serve a higher purpose. Reflecting on your legacy encourages you to align your daily actions with your long-term vision. Each financial decision becomes an opportunity to create impact and inspire others. Whether you're supporting a loved one, funding a cause, or teaching someone a valuable skill, your legacy is built through consistent, intentional acts that reflect your deepest values. If you're ready to build a legacy that echoes far beyond wealth, subscribe to our channel today. Explore our playlist packed with actionable Stoic insights and strategies to help you create a financial life that inspires and empowers. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and take the first step toward crafting a legacy rooted in purpose and impact. Together, we'll transform your resources into a force for lasting good, creating a future that reflects your highest ideals.